Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Pikmin 3 playthrough. Last time we didn't make too much progress. We basically only got two full pieces of fruit, and we beat the next major boss to unlock the next area over here, the Twilight River. We also got some another upgrade for our suit as well, which I guess all in all, it was an alright day. It was basically the same as the final day that we spent on the Distant Tundra, kind of, where we did like the final boss and any last remaining cleanup. I guess that's kind of what the previous day was like. Well, day 9 will probably be more like the second day that we had in the Distant Tundra, so, but for the Tropical Wilds this time. I hope that made sense. Let's check into the captains before we get started. The variety of fruit on this planet is truly impressive. Sometimes I think about making a home here. It might be nice. All the juice you can drink. Do you think people would ever visit this planet on vacation? I don't know, but right now the people of Kappa are depending on us to stay on the task at hand. Yes, of course, Alf. I was just wondering if tourists would like it here. No harm in that. I guess. But, again, all the giant monsters can't be, you know, super exciting to deal with. But let's go ahead and get this day started. We're gonna get this day started. I don't know where that came from. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and admit it right now. This is actually a restart. Not because like anything like really catastrophic happened or anything like that. There was just like one little thing that I kind of want to try and redo and kind of optimize a little more. Because there was one thing I kind of overlooked, or maybe even underlooked. I don't know the right terminology for what I'm trying to talk about here, but basically there's something I want to try to maybe do a little faster, do a little better on, and I think that it might be cool to actually get it to work properly, so that's why I'm going to be going for it. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go into this little cave that we created last time, and we're going to use basically rock Pikmin for this. I don't know if you necessarily have to use like rock Pikmin. I just choose to use rock Pikmin because they're really good at stun locking, and an enemy that we're about to deal with here can definitely stun lock you to, or you can stun lock to oblivion, and it's really nice when it happens. So we're gonna see if we can do that. So first off, let's climb up here. Unfortunately, damn rocks there will be kind of getting in our way. Whatever. Make do. So yeah, we have an armored cannon beetle, or an armored cannon larva. These are basically the variants of these guys from this area. There's an Arctic version, and there's this version. That's basically what I'm getting at here. So let's go ahead, get you guys up and going. Come on. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm going to have Alf go back to base. And I want to get you guys moving up here. Okay, perfect. I'm also going to throw you guys up here. I don't really want the frickin' corpse there, but unfortunately it looks like we don't really have much of a choice. Okay, let me very quickly move down with Brittany. You can go back to the base as well. Nope. And we're going to walk up here, going to read this data file after we take a little look at the area around us. Pretty cool looking area, I gotta say. This area we're going to be trying to spend a little time with later. But for now, going to be focused on something else. The Clifftop Mystery. What a superb view. What's that over there? I need to get a closer look. Those yellow Pikmin seem to be good at accessing those hard-to-reach places. So yeah, I think this is a very important data file to get because basically this middle section here this section can be really confusing, and you really got to take that data file into consideration because that can basically fix any confusion you might have. So we're going to send Charlie over there with the Pikmin. I'm going to use Alf. I'm actually going to grab 30 of the yellow Pikmin here. And, oh, hold on. Nope. Whoa! Okay, you know what? I honestly don't hate that we found these guys. I do kind of hate that we created some seeds out of them, but it is what it is. I'm going to put one back then, if that's okay. That is really obnoxious, though. Did I get all of my Pikmin back? It does seem like I did. God, I hate those bugs. I really, really hate those bugs. Okay, so I'm going to grab the 30... I have 31 still. Stay here. I'm going to move Alf over here to this electric gate. Use Brittany. How did I throw that Pikmin on top? Whatever. It is what it is. Put the L Pikmin back. I'm also going to bring out the rest rock Pikmin. And Brittany, you're going to actually move over here to the berry bush. Because I'm going to probably get that working. Because my berry supply has been fairly low in this playthrough, so I kind of want to make some changes to that. Meanwhile, Yellow Pikmin will charge at this gate. Let's go back to Brittany, just so we can kind of get things back in business here. Let's go ahead and throw... That should be enough Pikmin. And let's go ahead and go back over this way to where that electric gate is. I'll grab you all with Alf. Bring you to the side. Let's go in, because we have a circular arena right here. Didn't get me this time, Longlegs. I know I have kind of a running fear of this guy, but not anymore. Why? Because this guy with rock Pikmin is a complete joke. This guy cannot kill rock Pikmin. So we're going to use that to our advantage and tear this guy apart. This is Shaggy Longlegs. This is another variant of Beady Longlegs, the giant spider from Pikmin 1 and 2. Honestly, like, this is a pretty cool way to fight this guy, I gotta admit. Like, you know, you're kind of like moving your Pikmin across his body, trying to, you know, access the core. It's honestly a really neat way to do this guy, because he has like these different segments of hair that you gotta pick out. And then after that, then you just focus on getting like all your Pikmin on the body. And it's... when it goes right, it can be almost kind of a fun fight, if I'm being honest. But it is still, you know, it is a challenge if you're not ready for this type of challenge. But I personally don't think it's that bad. Just obviously watch out for his legs, because his legs will, although they can't kill rock Pikmin, they can at least stun rock Pikmin for a bit. And as you can see, he's moving over to the other battle arena, which is really unfortunate. But guess what? Charlie is here with the assist. And he's going to do what he can. I don't know why they're going after the eggs, though. Go for the body. Go for the kill. Honestly, again, just the main annoyance of this fight is the fact that he goes, like, he switches arenas all the time. But see, what the cool thing is, like, obviously the rock Pikmin aren't doing, like, too much to him. Because, again, rock Pikmin, like, they have contact damage. They don't have really good, like, fighting damage. So, like, obviously, like, that's where they kind of lack it here. But if he goes back to the other arena, I can actually stick the yellow Pikmin on him and have a bit of a better time. So, it looks like he is actually kind of moving back the other direction, too. But I'm going to see if I can put as much damage as I can on him before he does that. Come on, climb up. Alright, we're going to go back because he is kind of heading back that way. Just again, be careful. And we got him. Sweet. Really nicely done, guys. Honestly, I mean, I guess the Pikmin 2 fights went very well because, you know, Beady's kind of a pushover, or the spiders are kind of pushovers in Pikmin 2 because purple Pikmin exist. But, you know, aside from that, I think we did pretty well. So let's go ahead and get these Kiwis back to base. There we go. I guess we'll go ahead and read the data file too, although it's probably something we already know. Shaggy Longlegs. Attack its joints to strip its hair. You've got the chance to do some real damage once it's bare. Nice little rhyme there, guys. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to go, I guess, just to this little clearing right here to get this next part set up. I do not know if I'll be able to get, like, any fruit from this, but I'm going to give it a shot. If I don't make it work, it's fine. I'll just chalk it up to, you know, there just not really being enough good time for the rest of this day to make it work. And if that's the case, that's perfectly fine with me. Let me go ahead and get you. Perfect. I think that's everyone. Let's go ahead and move you actually here. Yeah, we want you to move here. Okay, next, let's go over here now. We're going to separate. I'm going to bring the yellows here. And I'm going to bring you guys over to where Charlie is. And again, we're going to see if we can do this. I don't know if we will, but I'm going to give it a shot. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring Charlie and Brittany, put them on this. I'm going to bring the yellows, and we're going to target this mushroom over here. This is, again, like, this is not super obvious. Like, how the hell do they lock on to the thing from the mushroom when you're not throwing in that direction? I do not get that at all. But it works, apparently, so guess we're not going to question it. On here, there we go. You know what? Whatever. So next what we're going to do is we're going to switch back to you guys. We're going to go over here. And we're going to grab these yellow Pikmin. We're going to grab this. You can take it back. I'm going to put you guys on this. And meanwhile, what we're going to do is we're going to put you on here. This should raise the scale again. I seriously hate this. Looks like we're gonna do it though. Okay, we got it. That's okay. Honestly, that is perfectly fine. We got the fruit. That's all I really wanted to get today. There is like one more we can get through this little sub area, but I'll save that for later. Honestly, I think that what we've done so far today should be good progress enough. So what we're going to do next... It looks like our rock Pikmin did get distracted a little bit. Probably due to those damn bugs. So that's kind of lame, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead and grab you guys. Pikmin in danger 12. I think we're fine, because I think the Pikmin in danger are the ones taking the part of the fruit max, so I think we're good. Doesn't seem like there's any Pikmin coming. Okay, everything's good. Okay. Honestly, I am very satisfied with this day. We got 4 pieces of fruit. That's great. Let's go ahead and celebrate by getting some of these enemy bodies back in here. We'll even give the rock Pikmin something to catch up with the reds, since the reds kind of took over. You know what, we'll even grab these too. That, my friends, I think is a good day. I think there's like one more fruit we could have gotten. But, it's okay. We can save it for later. We'll be back in this area at some point. Maybe we'll even be able to, like, finish the area that time, too. We'll have to see. But yeah, we took on the mini-boss. I think we took out all the bosses of this area. No, wait, not true. Never mind. No, that might be kind of a spoiler, but, like, no, there's still another big baddie we have to deal with here. I can't wait to taste the new fruits. Even though some of it's not new at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this fruit into the container here. Velvety Dream Drop. I know we've gotten one of these before. Apparently there's another one that's out there. Disguised Delicacy. We got one of these. Kiwis before. This is actually the last kiwi. You guys can't really see it, because again, unfortunately, with the way I have to record this, I can't record the touch screen, or the gamepad, whatever you want to call it. But on the gamepad screen, you actually see a bit of a fruit log of sorts. And it actually shows you, like, for one, it shows that there's 66 unique pieces of fruit. And at this current point, we found 24 unique fruit. Obviously, we've gotten more than that, but, like, you know, we found some fruit, like, multiple times. So here's Stellar Extrusion. That's the new one. But anyway, to continue that discussion, also on the bottom screen, you can see how many pieces of each fruit actually does exist out there. So that is one cool thing. So as far as the kiwis, we've gotten all the kiwis in the game. Of course, this being a new piece of fruit, we'll see if this is the only time we'll see this. No, apparently there's more of that fruit. Bottoms up, and guys, we are at 30 pieces of reserves, or 30 containers of excess food, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, just a little bit of a juice buffer. It's not like we have 30 extra days we have to spend here. But yeah, not too shabby, I gotta say, not too shabby. And I was honestly really debating if staying here an extra day was going to be worth it, but I think it definitely was. So yeah, once again, we didn't lose any Pikmin. We gained a little bit at the end. Didn't quite catch up to the huge advantage that the red Pikmin have, but you know, we didn't really need to do that much. I think we also gained some spicy sprays as well. Not as much as I would have liked to have gotten, but you know, every little bit helps. I find that you really don't even have to use it that much. Maybe just like on the bosses or something, but again, to each their own. So it looks like Brittany's in the captain's chair today. Today is day 9 of our mission. We've gathered 26 pieces of fruit. This planet boasts a stunning variety of fruits, each one more delicious than the last. Some types are tart enough to pucker your face inside out, while others are sweet enough to pop your eyeballs right out of your head. Those are highly unscientific descriptions of tastiness. Yeah, kinda, Brittany, kinda. Oh, Brittany. Good old Brittany. So yeah, that's gonna do it for day number 9. I don't think we're gonna have any cutscenes because you know, we didn't make any game progression. That was just kind of an extra day where we decided to do some extra stuff. But next time, next week, I guess, we're going to be starting on the next area, the Twilight River. There's a lot of cool things that happen here. I'm not going to spoil the excitement, but you're definitely going to want to check it out. New Pikmin types are on the horizon. And honestly, Twilight River is just a really cool looking level too, so it's definitely worth taking a look at. But yeah, I'll see you guys for that. Thank you for watching. See you guys.